What's happening, party people? This is your guy, Damien. Got a Monday Night Raw review for you. Very different, very interesting, but who are we kidding? It's still Monday Night Raw. So, I'm just going to jump right into it. They went right to Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring with a black suit on, with a spotlight on him, talking about Goldberg and, his upcoming match, how he doesn't have a chance, and all this different type of stuff. And he's basically saying he's got a chance, and that something he'll get it figured out. He'll find a way or whatever like that. I'm gonna tell you something about that later. How I know something is gonna come together. So, but yeah, Kevin Owens talking in the middle of the ring, didn't say nothing about Chris Jericho. Not a thing. Not a thing about Chris Jericho. Will Chris Jericho make an appearance at Fastlane? More than likely, that's probably going to happen. I don't know what kind of ending they're going to have with Goldberg and Owens, but, we kind of have to keep an eye on that or so. Now, I'm going to skip some stuff because I just don't really feel the need to go into detail about things. We're talking about Monday Night Raw, so we don't have to go in depth on stuff. We're only going to touch on the good things, but I'll still run through some. And I may not even go in order. It just depends on how I feel. But, in other words, let's jump right into Enzo and Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the number one contendership for the Raw Tag Team titles. And honestly, I really don't even care. I don't even care what, because they're not making Cesaro and Sheamus be a beast team, so, who cares? Who cares? I've lost faith in Enzo and Cass a long time ago. They royally screwed them big time. And, besides what they do every time they come out, that's about it. There's nothing else interesting about them. We know Big Cass can get down in the square circle, but Enzo, I'm sorry, but Enzo to me is kind of garbage. I think he brings nothing to the table for this team. Hell, you might as well even start considering him to go to 205 if you're going to break up this group. If you break them up, he has to go to 205. There's no other option for him. He won't hang, or he won't even be in the WWE if he's not in that after, they decide not to be together or so. So, Enzo and Cass, victory. Who cares? Whatever. They're going to lose anyway. Okay. We know that the New Day will be hosting WrestleMania 33, which also, because of that, lets me know that they may not have a match. You mean to tell me your tag team that was the longest reigning tag team of all time, and they're the top seller in merch, are not gonna perform at WrestleMania? I mean, are you gonna have something where somebody might come in and try to fight them and they'll beat them up or something like that? This is all you have for them? Here, we're gonna have you go host WrestleMania 33. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, but I mean, hey, good for them. They're hosting. They're going to be a part of WrestleMania probably throughout the whole programming. They could have a say-so or an impact in the tag team championship of some sorts. Who knows? That probably could be how, like, Enzo and Cass, if they're fighting for the belts at Mania, that could be their ticket for them winning it. But, all that remains to be seen. But New Day hosting WrestleMania 33, that should be full of entertainment. Pretty much guaranteeing that. The women of Raw. Bayley came out, to a nice ovation in Los Angeles in the Staples Center. She talks a little bit about, her journey and her winning. And Stephanie McMahon comes out. Dreams did not come true. She's still around. Or on TV. And so, she came out saying that she's going to have to relinquish the title. She didn't win it properly the way she wanted to win it and all that. And so, Bayley's thinking about it. Sasha Banks comes out in full gear, which means that more than likely she's probably getting ready to wrestle. So she comes out, tells Bayley, "You did this, you know, the universe helped you out, and blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Don't give up the title, whatever like that." So, you know, Bayley talks about, you know, thinking about giving it up, but she decides not to. "I'm keeping the title, blah 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 blah." Yeah. Charlotte comes out, and, you know, I don't know if I had a cramp because of what I ate today or not, or is it because like the cringiness is just is stacking up inside the ring. So Charlotte comes out, says, "I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get it back at Fastlane," basically in a nutshell. And so, you know, Sasha Banks is tired of Charlotte talking. So, you know, they're gonna have a fight. They're gonna have a match, and which they did. And I don't know how you can repeat things in such different ways. Once again, during that match, Dana Brooke comes out of nowhere, still not even on TV, except to get beat up real quick. Comes out of nowhere to interfere, and Bayley stops her from doing that. Sasha Banks with the bank statement on Charlotte. Sasha Banks with the win. Charlotte loses on Raw so much. It's almost like she's a jobber. She's like a superstar champion on pay-per-views and a jobber on Raw. It's really comical. It's laughable for me. But anyway, getting away from that, I'm going to go to Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens match that happened. I guess you could say it happened. Sami Zayn on his way to the ring. Excuse me, guys. Guess who decides to interfere, or I should say, guess who decides to attack Samoa Joe? Again, Sami Zayn has Samoa Joe's name in his mouth, and Samoa Joe does not play that. Samoa Joe is a beast and a killer, and if anybody says something of his name, if it's not of something important and good, he's coming after you, which he did. He destroyed Sami Zayn outside the ring. Tossed him inside the ring for Kevin Owens to pick the bones. Somehow Sami Zayn got to his feet in the corner. The match started. Kevin Owens destroys. Running into him. Cannonball flip. Pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens wins. Nothing spectacular. Now, Samoa Joe comes out. Attacks Sami Zayn. Of course, they have a thing. Kevin Owens is sitting there. Relaxed, chilling. Like he's already been chilling with Samoa Joe. Like they've already have hung out and per Triple H. And I don't know. I know you guys have heard about the rumor of a possible new Evolution type stable coming, which more than likely will be consisting of Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and, you know, talks of Finn Balor. I don't know if there's talks of anybody else. Who knows? They could throw a curveball and completely pick somebody else, but I mean, you never know. I don't really see that happening. So, on another note, you have Kevin Owens, who's looking like a beast now. You have Samoa Joe, who is a beast. You got two beasts. And then, of course, you got Braun Strowman, who's a beast. So, you got like a few beasts on Monday Night Raw that should be running through people. But, you know, this is my opinion. I don't write. I don't do all this stuff. So, that's done with. Neville and Jack Gallagher had a segment. Don't really care. Whatever. Nothing happened for the most part. Now, Braun Strowman versus Big Show, honestly, I don't care. Because I already know somewhere at the end of this match, Roman Reigns is going to come out and mess up stuff. Which, of course, he thought he did, but he got destroyed as usual. So, Braun Strowman destroys Big Show, and then he destroys Roman Reigns afterwards. Braun Strowman standing tall after Monday Night Raw ends. And that's pretty much the review, you guys. Unless it's something of great importance, I don't really want to talk about it too much. But that's pretty much Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. So, like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. And I'll get back to you guys with another SmackDown Live review coming tomorrow. Until then.